Welcome back, friends. Today we're reviewing the Nike Kobe Air Force 1 Low Court Purple. And as usual, if you're looking for the alternate lace section, by all means use our bookmarks to skip to the alternate laces section. A little history on this pair. This started off in the spring with 6 pairs of Kobe's. The Kobe 9 Elite, what the Kobe, Kobe 9 Low EM GG, the Kobe 4 Light Bulb, Kobe 8 what the Kobe, Kobe 6 Dodgers, very popular pair, and of course the first of the Air Force Ones, the Kobe Air Force 1 Butter. Really wish I was able to get my hands on this pair, but I did not, and you can see from the story here on Nike, very great story on this pair in terms of the colors, the design of it. You got the 8s on the back of it, both of them on both the left and the right shoe, and yeah, like really nice laces and the Kobe signature on the midsole. Really wish I got this pair, did not. Next version that released was the Persian Violet and Black. It's a collaboration with FC Barcelona. You can see the Kobe logos on the heel, on the back of the heel. Great colorway. The black and purple is just a really nice look. And of course, you also got the Kobe signature on the midsole there. The third iteration is a simpler version, is a broke down version compared to the other 2 versions. All plain white. You've got the faux snakeskin kind of look on there. You got the 8 and 24 on the back heel there, and it's in triple white. You don't get the Kobe signature on the midsole, but you do get Kobe logos and surrounding the shoe. Which brings us to the court purple version that we're reviewing today. The white pair, again, not very popular. You can still buy them at Foot Locker on 20% discount last week. The purple one is a little bit more in demand. Basically the same design, except in court purple. And we'll go over all the details. Beautiful looking shoe here. So we'll start out with the box presentation. You've got like the Kobe logo and the Kobe signature on the top, and you got this snakeskin kind of looking embossed all over the box. You got a Nike logo there on the side. On the bottom you got the typical Nike print, and yeah, everything is embossed with that kind of a snakeskin texture. Pretty cool. So official colorway, court purple. Beautiful color. It's been rare to see a lot of court purple shoes, so it's nice to see a pair. So unboxing it, you've got the Kobe logo sticker there, and let's take these guys out. Ooh. They are very purple. Let me tell you, in person, it's a lot more purple than I thought it was, because it's, yeah, there's nothing else in the box. Doesn't seem like there's any extra laces or anything. Yeah, nothing in there. Completely empty. So yeah, very, very purple looking. In the pictures, it looks a little darker than it actually is, but it's actually very, very bright, vibrant purple. I don't even know how well the camera kind of picks it up. Yeah, so you got the paper shoe trees. Yeah, anyways, I was saying, I don't know how well the camera picks it up, but hopefully the studio shots will get a good representation of, I'll try to get a good representation of how purple these things actually are. So, all right, so let's take a look at the details on the shoe. So we'll start off with the outsole. Standard Air Force 1 outsole in court purple. Everything standard. You got the air kind of printed on there, and then of course this leather quality is very, very soft, very silky feeling. It's almost like a very fine cut nubuck. So you got the number 8 on the heel, like I was saying earlier, and you can see on the left shoe you got 8 and 24 on the right shoe. 8 and 24 being Kobe's jersey numbers, where he won 3 championships with number 8 and 2 with number 24, I believe. All right, back to the details. We've got the Dubrays, the metal Dubrays that are typical on Air Force Ones. But this one, it says Mamba on the right shoe, Forever on the left shoe. All right, and then you've got your purple, court purple laces. Very, very purple. Everything is purple on this shoe here. So the lace swaps will be interesting when we get there. And then you've got the Kobe logo that sits on the tongue. You've got one that's on the outside of the shoe on the back there by the heel. And let's take a look inside. Just a standard Nike Air insole there. Let me pull these guys out. And of course it's in court purple. Everything's court purple. There's no other color on the shoe. So yeah, there it is. Just your standard kind of Nike Air, and then you've got that heat activated insole there, that material that activates and kind of sticks in eventually. And underneath the insole, you have the number 13, and that is just my shoe size. I actually haven't seen that much. Pretty interesting. Another interesting twist here is if you look at the stitching on how everything is stitched inside there. Trying to get a better view there. You have that yellow stitching there. It's the only indication of Lakers colors there, the purple and the gold / yellow there on the inside. So pretty interesting detail that nobody will ever see until you rip that insole out of there. And then on the other insole, it is the exact same thing, just your Nike Air insole with in-court purple. All right, let's take a look and compare some of the other shoes that I have here in store for you guys. First pair up for comparison is the standard Air Force One. Well, this is a Supreme pair, but it's really exactly the same. And you can see the difference between the plain leather and the snakeskin. I actually did not realize that there's a little Kobe symbol right there at the toe box. You get the stitched on Nike swoosh on the other pair, and of course the debris. You can see the Air Force One debris there versus the Mamba Forever one. That material totally different. It is so soft in comparison to your standard Air Force One. Yeah, I'm just looking at the midsole there. The pattern looks a little different, but I think it's just the color that brings it out. I think the midsole is exactly the same way than the color. Just you can see the texture on it. It looks a little different, but it's not. You got those your two holes, the breathing holes there. Here's a close-up look at that pattern. I think it's the same. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be, but I think they are the same. It's just it pops out a lot more. That texture pops out a lot more when it's colored in purple versus white. All right, going back to how soft this material is, it feels silky. I think it's just a very fine cut of leather there. Like this, look how soft this is. It just kind of pushes in. Actually, the toe box is probably the best way. So you see the little toe cap there, how soft you can push it. I can't even move it. Look at that. You just kind of push it in. And the same with that leather. Like, look how plush it is. The standard Air Force One, the leather is like hard. It's very reminiscent of the Jordan 1 mids, very hard leather. And yeah, like this, the padding here is a little thicker on the side there too. Like, again, over here, it's just a little bit thicker padding. So definitely a more comfortable shoe to wear. And then, of course, on the back comparison, you've got the number 8 and 24 on the Kobe's and just the standard Nike Air. Even the material on the back is, it's a very hard leather. You can't even move it at all. Whereas you can move it a little bit. It's still harder for support on the Kobe pair, but yeah, everywhere else, it's just very smooth leather. So very different leather quality in comparison to standard Air Force One. Next pairs I want to compare to, I've got a couple of Jordan 2s with the snakeskin. So this is a pair of Jordan 2 Chinese New Year. It's a very limited edition, 24 pairs only. And let's see if I can get these side by side to compare the snakeskin. The texture on this snakeskin is very rough feeling. Whereas, again, it's very silky smooth on the Kobe pair. It's a material I've never actually seen how smooth it is. Like here, you can see how rough that texture is. It's almost like a suede-like material, and then this one is almost like a very fine cut nubuck material. It's just a deeper cut of the leather itself. Here's another one. This is the Air Jordan 2 high snakeskin, and again, there's more of a texture to the snakeskin. This is actually nubuck, so again, it's cut, but I think the Kobe was just a little more fine. And therefore it's a silkier feeling material. Final comparison is a little bit different. This is a Kill Bill bride sword, and you can see, Kobe was a big fan of the movie, and you can see that the Kobe logo is actually inspired by the logo that's used in the Kill Bill movies. This is a bride sword, so you can pull this up. I got this as a gift decades ago. You can see the bride's little insignia on there. Yeah, pretty cool. a little dirty. It's just been on display for like 20 years. But yeah, that's where Kobe got the inspiration for his logo. It's from the Kill Bill movies. Complete random useless fact for you in this review. All right, let's see. Let's put these on and see how they look on feet. Of course, the Laker colors is only in the insole there, so I got to rock some yellow socks. Very comfortable. First time having them on feet. Very, very comfortable. If you've ever worn Air Force Ones, they're kind of like clunky in the toe box because of how hard the leather is. It's like walking in cardboard, but yeah, this fixes it. Like Air Force One should really switch to a softer material, but they're like just a kind of like entry level shoe. So yeah, very purple. It looks very bright purple in the sun there. So all right, let's get to some studio shots here. And yeah, it's you can see the colors here. This is under like ideal lighting. The more lighting you throw on this, the more purple it actually gets. It's very vibrant. It really stands out. Very, very Barney purple, which is kind of insane how purple is. So it'll be interesting to see how the lace swaps look, because of course we want to break up that purple a little bit. So there's a close-up of the Mamba Forever and the 8 and the 24. Kobe's numbers both retired in the Lakers organization, and here's some close-ups of the snakeskin material. Yeah, very nice material. All right, let's get to the lace swaps, and we'll start off with the standard laces. Yeah, just a single color with the standard laces like you've seen in all the other photos. I think it will help with the breakup in color. So we'll have to see how it looks. So my lace swap colors, I'm just going to choose primarily Laker colors, white, black, and yellow, and see how it looks. So the first one I'll do here next is the black laces. As we rotate through it, breaks up the color a little bit better. I think it's a slight improvement, not big improvement, because they're both like kind of dark colors unless you get a lot of light on them. So yeah, it's not bad. But we'll see how the next set of colors look, the purple and the whites. All right, we'll start off on the white on this side, and it pops a lot more. The contrast isn't great, but whoo, that yellow, look at that. You cannot miss that this is a Laker color shoe when you use the yellow laces. I really wish they put some alternate laces in here. Like that yellow lace looks pretty perfect. Very Lakers color, so that's my choice for sure. So all right, let's take a look at some in-studio shots here. So we'll start off with the black and the purple there. So you can see this is under ideal lighting. The black actually pops a little bit better, just because the purple is more vibrant under ideal lighting. And of course, we finally have the yellow. That yellow is just perfect. You just look at it, that's a Lakers shoe right there. The white, although it's a Lakers color, it just, it doesn't stand out as a Laker colorway. That yellow is perfect. I think that's how I'm going to lace mine going forward. That's the color to go. I'm just going to throw that better picture right here for you guys. There you go. Final look at the shoe. Lakers color, my opinion, is the way to go. Tell me what you think in the comments. That's all we have for today. So thank you, and we'll see you guys next week.